Hello guys, LEGO Master Reviews here, and today we have some crazy leaks about the upcoming LEGO Marvel Avengers Tower that should be releasing sometime around Black Friday. We got a bunch of leaked images of the box as well as a lot of the minifigures. So that being said, before we jump into it, I just want to say that I got all these images from Holly on Film over on YouTube. So full disclaimer there, that's where I got these images from. Go check out her channel. But that being said, let's jump right on into this. So the first image here is one that got leaked a few days ago, so we're not going to linger too long on it because I know a lot of you have seen it. But as you can see, there's just a lot of like minifigures. You get the first look at the Avengers Tower, the Jatari, like Leviathan there, as well as Loki's like chariot. So a lot of stuff there. You got Iron Man jumping from the building, Hulk there, as well as Captain America and Thor, Dr. Cho, Black Widow, or Pepper Potts. I can't really tell there. But yeah, a lot of great like details. You also get Hawkeye jumping from the roof. So really cool. We've all seen this image already, so we'll jump into the next one. Taking a look at the back of the box here, as you can see, there's lots of great detail. So we'll start from the top here with the Quinjet, like the miniature Quinjet. It's a lot like the Star Wars like mini builds, like the Slave One and TIE Fighter from like the Death Star and stuff. So very similar there. It's definitely like mini scale. It's probably like looks like there's a minifigure inside. But yeah, like at the side of that, you also get like a Jatari flying a chariot there, as well as I think that's supposed to be Hawkeye, or it's just kind of hard to tell honestly with these blurry images. But you can also see Iron Man there. The Wasp looks really cool with those like wings, like the new, like I can't tell if it's like its own mold or like just like fabric pieces, but it still looks really cool. You also get Ultron there and Wong and Vision, which we'll have better looks at in a second here, as well as Hulk there. And the Jatari Leviathan also looks really cool. You get Thor as well as Falcon, which looks like he has leg printing and stuff, which is really awesome. And then Loki's chariot. And moving down there, you get Wanda as well as War Machine. That looks like Kevin Feige in the corner right there, as well as Black Widow, two Jatari, Captain America, as well as some SHIELD agents, and Alexander Pierce, which is really cool. So yeah, a lot of great detail here, and the Avengers Tower also looks beautiful. And in the corner here, you can also see Hulk like smashing Loki into the ground, that iconic scene from the first movie. So very cool there. And we do have higher res images of that, so we'll take a look at that right now. Starting with this one here, as you can see, it's the iconic Captain America scene. I really like how they had like the glass shards there and stuff. And it's kind of interesting how this set comes with two Captain America minifigures. But as you can see, there's like an Iron Man mask in the corner there. This Captain America's got the Loki scepter. You also get like Captain America's shield here, and I think that's supposed to be the Infinity Gauntlet, but it's kind of hard to tell. And that's pretty much all we can really take away from this picture, but it is cool how you can display both the Captain America minifigures and that iconic scene from Endgame. Next up here, as you can see, I believe this is supposed to be the scene where all the Avengers are trying to lift up Thor's hammer in Avengers Age of Ultron. And as you can see, it's the same War Machine from the Iron Man Armory set, as well as Tony Stark. And the Black Widow is pretty much the same Black Widow minifigure from the Quinjet. But in the corner there's Hawkeye, and he has a CMF hair that he had in the Marvel CMF Series 2. But I really do not like that face that they included with them, kind of odd there. You also get Cap and Thor there with the new hairpiece. It's not a new mold, but it is the first time that mold's being used on Thor, so that's pretty cool as well. You can see his hammer clipped down there, and as you can see, there's like some bottles in the background, but nothing really else to take there. But there is this little thing in the corner as well. It looks like a newsman pointing at like Hulk there, so pretty cool. And lastly here, as you can see, there's this image, which is supposed to be, I believe, the scene from Avengers Endgame where Tony Stark almost steals the Tesseract. But as you can see, there's two SHIELD agents, which is really cool. We're finally getting SHIELD agents again. I feel like it's been a really long time. And then right here, as you can see, we get Tony Stark in the SHIELD agent outfit, which is really cool. I'm glad they included that, and it's pretty cool. You know, you got the SHIELD logo there, as well as like the vest there. So really cool. You also see the briefcase on the ground, which I find really funny. And I can't really see if Ant-Man's here or not. It would make sense if he would be, but I don't really see him. We also get the Loki minifig, which is not new. That's the one that came in the Quinjet, but it's cool to see him included here because that's a really good minifigure. It looks like he's holding the oversized Tesseract. So yeah, really cool. And I'm sure this is probably like the bottom floor of the Avengers Tower, and I really like that detail. And in the corner here, you get the exact height of the Avengers Tower, as well as like the width and stuff. Like it's about 35.4 inches tall and 13.3 inches wide. So that's really big. It will connect to the Daily Bugle and Sanctorum if you have those sets as well, so that's really cool. But yeah, pretty cool there. Just wanted to point it out. And on this image here, as you can see, we kind of get a better look at how the Avengers Tower will actually work if you want to like access some of the rooms. So as you can see, it looks like it's one really like big like panel here with all the windows and stuff that you can take off and get access to all your rooms, so like the bottom floor and then like all the rest of them. So that's really cool. You also get like the dummy there, and going up, as you can see, just really cool detail. And on the top here, it does change a little bit. Like, get windows, there's those really cool like curved piece, and up here it looks like a hinge that lifts up. So really cool. You also get the Quinjet parked there on the landing platform. I'm really cool. I'm really glad that does fit. And yeah, not really much else to say. It's really hard to tell what's exactly in the room because it's kind of blurry. But you also get a better look at kind of like the front of the Avengers Tower. and that's really awesome. So yeah, pretty cool, and it's nice to see that this will be pretty accessible to put your minifigures. And lastly, here is the most exciting thing to me personally. We get like the best look at all the minifigures included in the set, which is really, really cool. So we'll go through them all, starting from the top here. We got Tony Stark, which is not a new minifigure. He was included in like the Iron Man army and a lot of other sets. Then we get the Mark 7, which I believe is not also new. I think it came in the Quinjet set. But then we get the Mark 6, which is really, really cool. And it's battle damage. You get like a scuffing there on the helmet, as well as the torso, and the legs are a bit different as well. So that's really, really cool. That's one of the best minifigures of the set, in my opinion. Then we get Captain America without the helmet, as well as Captain America with the helmet, which the helmet with the helmet is supposed to be the 2012 version. That's supposed to be the 2023 version. So that's pretty cool, but it is kind of lame how they don't do molding. I think in an expensive set like this, they probably should have included that in both of them, but still not that big of a deal. Then we get Thor with that new hairpiece, which looks great. And then we get Black Widow, which is the same one from the Quinjet set, but she also has leg printing, which is new. So kind of weird that she doesn't include that in the Quinjet, but she has it here. That's pretty awesome. Then we get the Wasp, which for some reason they don't put the helmet on here, so it's kind of hard to see the helmet because obviously, it's not even on here. But the Wasp, the torso printing is new. There's no leg printing, unfortunately, but we do get that face print, which I don't think is new either, as well as a hairpiece. You also get the microfig Ant-Man there, which is cool to get Ant-Man, but I really want to get like a better minifig version of Ant-Man. So hopefully in a set in the future we do get that. Then we get Kevin Feige here in the corner. That's pretty funny. He has the Avengers hat. I don't think that face is new, but it does look a lot like him. And then you get a pretty cool torso print. No leg printing though. And it's really funny how they include him in this set. But continuing on from there, starting in this corner, we got Hawkeye from the first Avenger movie. Really, really cool. We haven't got that minifigure made since like 2012, so it's been a while. And as you can see, he has that same CMF hair. Not crazy about the face. I'll probably change it out for the CMF Hawkeye face. But then the torso and leg printing is great. It looks like he has the same legs from Black Widow, but then he has a brand new torso print. I like how they include one red glove too, which is very, very awesome. And he has his quiver there. So really excited to get that minifigure. Then we get Wanda here, which is the same one from the Endgame set. Not quite sure why she's in that outfit instead of like the Age of Ultron outfit, so kind of strange there, but it's cool to get her because I don't have that minifigure yet. Then we get Falcon here, which looks great. He has that same hairpiece that he included in the Marvel CMF Series 1. Then he has a great new face print and torso print. Then he has the same legs as Black Widow and Hawkeye. So really, really cool there. I'm glad they put a lot of detail on him. Then probably the most surprising one to me was the Vision. I mean, he is super detailed with a great face print there, with like the pink face and the Mind Stone. The cape is really cool as well, and he has translucent legs, which is also really awesome. He has a great torso print, so really excited to see how this one turns out. I really hope none of the like prints are faded on him. But yeah, he looks really cool. I was not expecting him to be that detailed, and I just think that's probably one of the best minifigures, if not the best minifigure of the set. Then we get War Machine here. Nothing really that special about him. He's an awesome minifigure, but he's not like new or anything. Then we get Pepper Potts here, which again is not new, but she still is pretty cool. Wong's not new either, unfortunately. And Nick Fury is the same Nick Fury we always get included in sets. Then we get Dr. Cho, which isn't that detailed or like crazy of a minifigure, but still pretty cool to get included in the set. And then we get Hulk here, which is really exciting. So as you can see, it's supposed to be like his 2012 version. He has the gray pants there, but it also looks like he has that new neck joint that was introduced on Thanos, which is really, really awesome, as well as like, can't tell if that head's like molded into like the hair or not, but he does have like that rotating neck. So very, very cool. Then they count the dummy as a minifigure, which is kind of odd. It's definitely not a minifigure. But continuing on down from there, on the last row here, as you can see, we get Eric Selvig, which is really, really cool. And I like how they use the same face from Luthen Rail, which is the same actor of him. Then we get Tony Stark, Shield Agent, which is also very, very cool. I'm really glad they included him here. We got another Shield Agent, 2 Shield Agents, and that's pretty awesome as well. We also get Alexander Pierce. I find it interesting how they use the Bullock head from Indiana Jones. That's pretty interesting, and kind of cool how they include him in this set, because I don't think we'd ever get him as a minifigure without this set. Then you get a bunch of Chitauri, which is, good for army building, but nothing crazy. You get the same Loki from the Quinjet, as well as Ultron, which is also pretty crazy to get. I kind of wish it was like his fully upgraded version from the end of Age of Ultron, but it's still cool to finally get him after all these years. Overall, a really crazy minifigure selection, and some of them are repeats and a bit boring. Others could probably use some more detail, but still, the Mark 6 is really, really cool. The Vision, Falcon, and Hawkeye are also really like high standouts for me. Hulk, Dr. Cho, and Ultron I'm also really excited to get. And then Kevin Feige is going to be a pretty funny minifigure, as well as Eric Selvig and the Tony Stark Shield Agent, and it's kind of cool to get Alexander Pierce, although I don't think that face really works for him, but still, incredible minifigure selection, and honestly, there's nothing I would really change other than adding some more detail to a few of them. And there you have it. Those are all the leaks for the LEGO Marvel Avengers Tower. I'm super pumped for this set. I think it's going to be absolutely awesome. There's nothing where I can really complain about, like the minifigures needing more detail, but the Avengers Tower itself is beautiful. They absolutely nailed that build. I can't wait to get this set. I don't know if I'll be able to get it day one, but whenever I do inevitably get it, I will definitely review it for you guys, so stay tuned for that. But that being said, let me know in the comments down below which minifigure is your favorite, as well as what's your favorite part about the Avengers Tower. Anything and everything, let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and have an incredible day. Bye.